Hi, hi, it's Brian Newman with the Spotlight of Business Owner Show. And today we're thrilled to have back Irene Kufner with Kufner Bookkeeping Services, LLC. Hi, Irene, how are you?
Good. How are you? Thanks for having me on your show.
Yeah, my pleasure. It's so nice to see you again. And I want to point out also, thank you for being a part of the 101 Referral Network as a VIP member and a total supporter and on my advisory committee. So thank you for everything you do. You got this great business. Can you tell people a little bit before we get into it, about your background and then what motivated you to open this up several
Absolutely.
years ago?
Sure. So my name is Irene Kufner, and I'm the owner of Kufner Bookkeeping. And I've been doing bookkeeping and back office support for over 15 years now. I opened up Kufner Bookkeeping about 9 years ago, and my goal was, most people struggle with keeping up with their bookkeeping and receipts. And we're QuickBooks Pro advisors, advanced certified, and we help maintain your books, giving you the peace of mind that you're looking for. We help you get organized, understand your financials, and know that your books are up to date.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of businesses out there, big and small. Like who was your ideal client?
So we have all sorts of industry type, and there's a few that we do not do, like manufacturing companies are a little too big for us, and they usually have in-house accounting. And industry type, we're not specific. We have clients that vary from landscapers to doctors to big transportation companies, um, or restaurants, lawyers. We're kind of all over the map with that. But the range of clients, it ultimately comes to the owner of what they're, we're looking to work with owners that are committed to really understand their financials and have clean books.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I know that you offer a variety of services. Can you mention some of those to our viewers?
Absolutely. Our basic service that we offer and most of our clients are on is monthly bookkeeping. Then we do offer payroll services. We offer TPT sales tax services. We offer end of the year reviews, account reviews, and also 1099 process at the end of the year.
Oh, okay. No, that's great. Again, for the viewers that want to get in touch with you, what's the best way?
You can actually go on our website at kufnerbookkeeping.com. There's a contact page there, and you can view my calendar and schedule an appointment right there from there. There's a contact us page that you can fill out your name, your business, and then we get it directly, and you can schedule a live Zoom free consultation meeting to kind of review what your needs are and what you're looking for. Or you can always call us at 602-513-2797.
And I have to mention that, and she will answer the phone, no, so a lot of time, or she'll get back to you, if she's busy, but it's really nice that you get back, really quick, you know, it's nice about, some people, you can't get in touch with them for like a week, you know what I mean, or a few days, so.
Thank you. And I appreciate hearing that. Looking for a bookkeeper is not the funnest thing in the world. So we know that you just want to call and make sure that, you get what you need. And, again, nobody wants to sit there and call multiple bookkeepers. So we're always here.
Yeah, no, and I know if they have a question, sometimes those questions need to be answered like right away, for them to move on. But yeah, so again, talking about your business, sometimes I know you would go to in person and then sometimes you do it remotely from what I've understood. Can you let the viewers know, you know, what do you do? Is it
Absolutely.
both or a little of each?
So the majority of our work is remote. We do offer though on-site for pickup of receipts and drop off of any receipts and obviously meetings. The core work that we do is remote, but we do have on-site where if we have clients that need us to go in there maybe twice a month to check the mail and make deposits, we do offer that too.
Oh, okay. Irene, do you guys also do tax returns and year-end work?
We don't do tax return work. We do work with several CPAs in the Valley that we can refer people to, or your own CPA. We do work with them if they have any questions regarding any categorization on your books. So we personally don't do the tax part of it, but we do work with CPAs in the Valley. And as far as year-end work, we do. We do have our annual clients where their work is just not quite there to have a monthly bookkeeper, but they check in with us every January, February, and we bring their account up to date. We also have quarterly clients, so where they the problem with having annual bookkeeper versus monthly or quarterly is you really don't know how your financials are until the end of the year. You don't know if you've made money or lost money. Most people kind of look at the bank account and figure out if there's money in the bank account, that means I'm making money. Not
Yeah.
necessarily, but so yeah, we try to tailor it to the need of our clients.
Oh, okay. And if like if I was a client, for example, how does the process start with
So
client?
we That's a good question too. We always start off with a free consultation to see what you have, what kind of software you already have, or how you are tracking your financials to date. And then we kind of brainstorm together as what would be the best way to tackle this cleanup or catch up. I most all of our clients, we start with an account review that we offer. We offer a $200 account review where we review your books if you have them. And then we provide you a proposal of what it would cost to do a monthly or a cleanup, and then what it would cost to do monthly moving forward or quarterly if that's what you were looking for.
Oh, okay. So the fees and the structure of the fees, so is it a monthly, quarterly? It sounds like both.
Yeah, it's whatever the need you have. If you only, I base it off transactions. So
Oh,
if you have 100 transactions through a period of 3 months, you really don't need a monthly bookkeeper, right? Because it's not, you don't have a lot of transactions, money in, money out coming. So we would propose something based on a quarterly versus a monthly bookkeeping. And then
oh,
again, it depends on the client. Some people want that monthly bookkeeping because they want to stay on top of how much they made on a project or a sale and what the cost of that was to them so they can adjust and do more cash flow forecasting, which we can also help.
okay. So, if a client that you were thinking of taking on was available and they didn't have QuickBooks as a system of doing their bookkeeping, do you guys actually teach bookkeeping? And how would you bring them on board if they're on a different system?
Um, yes, yes, and yes, all of the above. So
Okay.
we do offer a very nice discount for QuickBooks Online subscription. It is a subscription base, so that's something that clients need to also take into consideration that there is a subscription, which is very minimal compared to the savings that you will have at the end of the month, knowing your financials. So we do help them get set up with QuickBooks Online. We offer a link with a discount for QuickBooks Online, and we do offer a 3-hour training for the owner or their staff to teach them kind of the process of when you get a bill, this is how you enter it, this is how you pay it, or whatever their needs are for educational part of QuickBooks. We have some clients that kind of know the overall of QuickBooks but they're just not sure how to do a specific task. So we just book that training session geared specifically for that industry, that need, and that educational piece.
No, that's great. Yeah, I know you're a QuickBooks Pro certified advisor. And can you tell people what does that entail? I mean,
Yeah,
you had to sit for a test and all that, it's not an easy thing.
yes. I'm a QuickBooks Pro advisor and I'm advanced certified. Every year, all QuickBooks Pro advisors go through a standard annual test that is taken through QuickBooks to make sure that obviously you know how to use their software and the ins and outs. We went a step further and did the advanced certification, which obviously provides you with knowledge more into the software and the bookkeeping and the new features that come out every year. So it was a tough test, uh, but it was a huge accomplishment. So we're proud of that.
No, that's great. Congratulations. No, and I know for those that are viewing, if you're not familiar with QuickBooks and the certification, I mean, it's not an easy test, and no, I really give you credit.
Thank you.
But no, and some of the bookkeepers out there aren't QuickBooks Pro certified, so that's an advantage if you do hook up with Irene. You're getting that experience and knowledge base that you wouldn't get, with some other people. But when you're doing the books, for people that are contemplating, using your services, do they get monthly reports if they do sign up with you? And what are these reports? You know?
Yeah, so every month, at the end of the month, when we bring up their accounts, checkings, and statements, their account is a total. We do provide them with a profit and loss and a balance sheet each month. And every quarter, we also provide them with comparison to last year. We do a whole quarter report to show them how they've been doing so far for the quarter compared with previous year, so they can have an idea of what is working and what is not, which I think is also a huge advantage of having a bookkeeper, because you have your accuracy, right, and you have the timelines, right? You have real data. You don't have to wait till the end of the year to see how you did compared to last year. So if you have a company that wants to try a new service, for example, and they want to try it for a quarter and see how it goes, you have your available data there to see if it was a good choice going that route or maybe not.
And you might have already touched on it before, but if someone wasn't a monthly client and they had year-end work to do, or let's say they wanted to start selling a product that required a sales tax license, or they wanted to get an LLC, what, do you guys do that too?
There's certain services we do. We don't help out with LLCs, but again, like I said, we know a lot of CPAs in the valley that can really assist with services. So one of our, other than being just a bookkeeper, right? We want to have the avenues. If somebody calls me and says, "Hey, I want to do this." If we can't do it, we know somebody, at least three people in the valley that do, and we can refer you out there to them.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So again, we're talking to Irene Kufner of Kufner Bookkeeping Services, LLC. Irene, just on a final note, can you let people know what's the best way to get in touch with you?
Absolutely. You can reach us at kufnerbookkeeping.com. Under the contact us page, there's a calendar that you can look and make your free consultation, or you can call us direct at 602-513-2797.
Oh, great. And again, if you're a company that's contemplating using a bookkeeper, I know there's some companies out there that don't have a bookkeeper. What would you advise them? Like, why would they need a bookkeeper?
for the simple part, if you're going to try to grow your business, you need to know where you're at financially. You need to know what has worked. You need to know what your spendings are. And that's the only way you can really forecast for whether it's 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, or a year. Um, and if you have staff that does it on site, we're also available to meet with you and see what the process is for your accounting and help them and train them so they can really leverage the software, QuickBooks, desktop or online.
Well, and I know on your website, it actually mentions, like, there's a lot of business owners that don't have time to do their books. So Irene is here for you to free you up so you can do what you've been trained and educated to do. And that is to run your business and go get clients and perform surgeries or whatever. So, Irene,
Absolutely. And Brian, we call that opportunity cost. The amount of money you're losing by doing your bookkeeping every month versus you running your business. Most business owners don't start home building company or an electrical company so they can be a bookkeeper. So
right.
take it off your plate. We'll give you peace of mind, and in the process, we'll be also educating you on the pieces you need to know. Most business owners, they don't need to know how to enter a bill, how to pay a bill. They just want to know the big picture. But if you
Mhm.
want to know how to enter a bill and pay a bill, we'll show you that too.
Okay. All right. Well, Irene, yeah, thank you so much for being on the show. It's great to see you again. And again, thank you for everything you do.
Thank you.
Okay.